Playing in the Premier League is very different compared to other European leagues. The PL has a very high tempo and intensity, which drowns players under pressure, and if they fail to settle right away, clubs look for other players. Here, we take a look at the 10 youngest players in Premier League history and where they are now. 10. Jack Robinson, Liverpool. 16 years old, 250 days. Robinson began his career on a high, but a lack of playing time caused his career to take a dip. His football career commenced in Melwood before he made his Premier League debut for Rafael Benitez's Liverpool against Hull City, coming on as a substitute and becoming the club's youngest player in history. Number 9. Reece Oxford, West Ham. 16 years old, 236 days. He signed his professional contract with the Hammers at the age of 16 and was immediately tossed into the senior team, where he made his Europa League debut as West Ham defeated Andorran outfit Lusitanos 3-0. In August 2015, he made his Premier League debut against Arsenal, where he looked impressive in a 2-0 victory. However, his career did not turn out to be promising. The player was loaned to German club FC Augsburg, which later became permanent. Number 8. Gary McSheffrey, Coventry. 16 years old, 198 days. The forward quickly created history when he made his Coventry debut under Gordon Strachan at the age of 16 against Aston Villa, becoming the club's youngest player ever. His goal-scoring ability saw him score 53 goals for the club. McSheffrey had a successful year with them before moving to Steve Bruce's Birmingham. He went on to play for various teams before announcing his retirement. He is currently the manager of Doncaster Rovers. Number 7. Rushian Hepburn Murphy, Aston Villa. 16 years old, 198 days. Much was expected of the Englishman early on in his career, following his debut for Aston Villa's first team 7 years ago. He had replaced Christian Benteke in a 4-0 win over Sunderland. However, after 3 underwhelming spells at Cambridge, Tranmere and Derby County Villa were forced to release him. The teenager quickly found a new club in the Cypriot First Division, with Paphos signing him. He now has another chance to rekindle his career and return to the Premier League. Number 6. Jose Baxter, Everton. 16 years old, 191 days. In his youth, Baxter quickly seized the opportunity when he was considered to play for Everton's senior side in the Premier League. The 16-year-old came off the bench and was tagged as the youngest Everton player in the Premier League. His career, however, fizzled and he joined several clubs thereon. In 2020, he signed for USL Championship side Memphis 901. Number 5. Aaron Lennon, Leeds. 16 years old, 129 days. The Leeds Academy product soared through the ranks and was promoted to the senior team after coming on as a substitute in a narrow defeat to Tottenham Hotspur in August 2003. Lennon set the record for being the club's youngest ever player. The winger impressed a number of Premier League clubs, and Tottenham were the first to cash in. Lennon spent a significant part of his career at White Hart Lane, making 364 appearances. He was also called up to the England national team. Lennon moved around changing teams in the Premier League before settling down at Burnley. Number 4. Isaiah Brown, West Brom. 16 years old, 117 days. Brown had a flop career as well, and the only record he could set was becoming the Premier League's second youngest debutant. He only appeared once for the Baggies, in a 3-2 loss to Wigan. Chelsea saw something special in him and signed him, but he repeatedly struggled to amaze Jose Mourinho. Isaiah became the unfortunate victim of pressure and hype and was eventually loaned out. Number 3. Matthew Briggs, Fulham. 16 years old, 68 days. Briggs was a spectacular player whose career took off when he donned the Fulham colours in Premier League 2006-2007. But his playing time was cut short and he spent a lot of time swapping clubs. This resulted in the declination of the player's career. Number 2. Harvey Elliott, Fulham. 16 years old, 30 days. The sky is the limit for Harvey Elliott, and the teenager is now playing for one of Europe's best teams. The West London debutant was a teenage prodigy, one of the youngest to achieve stardom quickly. He made his debut against Wolves in the 2018-2019 season, breaking the record for the youngest Premier League debutant by 38 days. After only a year of exploding onto the scene and proving his abilities, Liverpool came knocking and signed Harvey Elliott. He is now an essential member of Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool squad, having recently scored his first Liverpool goal in a 9-0 drubbing of Bournemouth. Number 1. Ethan Nwaneri, Arsenal. 15 years old, 181 days. Arsenal's Ethan Nwaneri is the recent addition in the list. On September 18th, against Brentford, the midfielder came on as a substitute. He is just 15 years old and has a lot to show the world.